And we are live. Hi everyone, this is Geek and Warriors. I'm Keith.
I'm Matt.
With us we have a couple of guests. We have from the YouTube channel MultiverseMissionControl, we have Sam.
Hello fellow Guardians! This is my first time doing the live collab. I'm really psyched.
Woohoo! And we also have my friend and Sam's brother Max.
Hi, those of you who have seen us on the channel, I game with Sam sometimes, and I'm also a mushroom scientist, which is why I got pulled in on this one. I don't know much about the game, but I am told that biology will be relevant.
Yes, so the game here is Parasite Eve. It is a Square game from 1998, one of my favorite PlayStation 1 games, and it is a game with a lot of biology pseudoscience. So I thought it would be good to have someone, who's formally educated in biology to kind of break things down and tell us what's what. So Max, you talked about it a little bit. Do you want to just take a second and go into your background a little bit?
So I have a master's in plant pathology. I primarily study symbiotic systems between different organisms in context of fungi. I work at a company, which I'm not going to plug because it didn't get approved for this channel, where we make random stuff out of mushrooms. There's way more you can do with that than you think. I actually work with completely non-magic mushrooms, although we do magic with them, if you catch my drift.
Nice.
And yeah, it's just sort of my passion, and I do a lot of biochemistry, community biology stuff with the systems that we work with.
How's the phrase go? Any sufficiently advanced science is indistinguishable from magic?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
like, for real.
Sam, what's the name of your channel again?
My channel is MultiverseMissionControl. And we basically just ghost our protagonists to the success in their worlds and supplement our own world with the positive energy overflow.
Woohoo!
I play games, I have fun, I try to be funny.
Now, Matt and Sam...
I try to be funny too.
So Matt and Sam, feel free to feed me on this, but since Sam is the most experienced Let's Player out of all of us and a formerly trained actor, I'm going to let Sam have dibs on which characters he wants to voice throughout this. Is that okay with everyone?
Wait, we're voicing characters?
Okay. I have no
I guess we don't have to, but...
I mean, we can.
Figure it out.
I'm noticing Squares are the devs behind this. Same people who do Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts.
Correct.
Though this seems like a shade darker than each of them.
Yeah, I view this, whether this was intentional or not, I view this as Square's response to Resident Evil.
Cool.
All right, let's get this party started. Right off the bat, creepy music, snowy Statue of Liberty.
I don't know if I would do a robe in this weather.
Yeah.
When does Jake Gyllenhaal show up? Is this not the day after tomorrow?
I never saw that, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought Planet of the Apes.
God damn you all.
Blew it all to hell.
Oh, look, it's not Christmas.
It is Christmas.
Okay. Oh, it's Christmas.
There you go. Mystery solved.
This game is literally dated.
Got the... Yeah, Sam, Max, you know how I'm very punny in real life. Matt and I do a lot of that.
So does Alan Rickman show up somewhere in here? Or is...
Yeah, he's the one that's a hostage taker.
For a second, I thought that was him.
Is that a Die Hard joke?
Yes.
Yes.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It's the best Christmas movie.
Excuse me, this is New York, that was LA.
Eh.
Yeah.
Tall buildings, angry public transportation. It's the same thing.
Yep. Water next door.
Well, what's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to the opera. Aya Brea, 25 years old, officer of the New York Police Department.
25? God damn. been wasting my life.
If all you want is to become a cop, you can get that done pretty quick.
Really?
Yeah.
Meh.
You okay with the default name of Aya, or do we want to be cute?
Yo, Carl, you're the one with the controller.
Jerry.
It's not like I can actually stop you from here. Hey.
Jerry.
I'm giving
Jerry
you
Brea.
Big Jerry.
Those 1998 graphics, man.
Yeah. I don't know. You're right. I'll try to have more fun.
Girls just wanna have fun.
Aren't you glad you decided to go out with me?
Not if you're gonna get murdered in the first 5 minutes, unnamed man.
Don't spoil it. I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. Oh wait, I think he actually lives.
Really?
That's a spoiler too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Guy, you have a last name. Do I?
So lighten up. We're gonna have a great time. You'll see.
We'll have a great time, whether you like it or not, Jerry.
Okay.
Nothing screams late 90s Square games like unskippable cutscenes.
Yeah. And hopefully dark decor that looks like Devil May Cry, even if it's not.
Father, please give me permission to marry England.
I forbid it! You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways.
Foreshadowing.
You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths.
She is evil! God, grab her! And burn her at the stake!
No. No, you won't be doing that.
That's like patriarchal bullshit.
Father! If you are sentencing her to death, then I ask you to take my life along with hers.
Edward! I don't know how to voice women. I don't know how to do it.
And yet you got both.
Before you ask, I will not sparkle on command.
You will sparkle on command!
Got a nice little opera cutscene coming up.
Was this... I thought it just cut to another scene.
Irises don't do that.
And now I'm on fucking fire.
So Max, would you like to explain to us the science behind spontaneous human combustion?
In theory, you could produce a lot of hydrogen gas and oxygen gas by undergoing a lot of caramelization, but it's just bunk. It's just bunk.
And now everybody's catching fire.
They're not halting though.
Oh boy. Referencing top 100 shows.
Never mix Pop Rocks with Mentos, kids. And then done it with the Pepsi.
Ava had sex before marriage. Now look!
Don't you love my pyrotechnics, guys?
Wow, Whitesnake has really gone off the rails.
Jesus, I don't want to. Oh my God, I.
Go, get out of here now.
I'm not even trying with the accent now. Ka-chunk!
So yeah, he did actually live. Surprisingly.
He had all the death flags and he defied them all. This man is now my hero.
You forgot about one crucial detail. He was white.
Oh, he was white. Meh.
Freeze! NYPD!
Yeah, I don't understand this.
You're the only one who seems to be fine.
For some reason.
What?
I don't know what would possess you to run up to someone after you see everyone else explode.
You should be awakening soon.
What are you talking about? I have a gun!
Listen, your cells are trying to communicate.
Bad.
They're calling out. So this is the battle system. It's kind of a weird mix between turn-based and real-time.
Oh, sort of
Julie
like
bang bang. Right.
Ha 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 ha.
What's happening? My body! It's getting hot!
Just as I thought.
Can I throw fire too? Cool. Bang.
Close, actually.
What did you do to me?
Why are you taking bullets to the face and not dying?
Anime.
This is beyond my realm of expertise and I should have run out with the other guy.
Our bodies are communicating with each other as I try to keep a straight face.
What? Communicating what? What do you want?
That ass.
God. The more you use that power, the more you will become like me.
Power? What power? Who are you?
Lesbianism.
Eve.
Eve?
Title drop?
I'm surprised you don't know me, Jerry. You should know me well.
And my brother, Adam.
What?
Flashback, flashback.
Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve.
Oh wow, that's actually the sound effect. Crushed it.
What is this? What was that? These are the words I can say.
Ha ha ha. Evil
I'm not
laugh.
even trying.
I know.
But wait, where are you going? I'm not through with you yet. I am Jerry.
Feel like that's not up to code.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Are you gonna...
Oh, I know, she's down there.
Well, yeah, you're just gonna go right in there alone.
Sounds like my backups arrived.
Wait for them!
I'm just gonna jump down.
Wait, you actually did have a choice?
Yeah, you do. What? I vote jump down, but I am up to be overridden.
Main character foolishness gets things done.
I mean, it typically does, but that's not the... I feel like that's not the decision I'd make in real life.
I mean, I'll just...
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just say you just talk to the cops and get a little bit of extra ammo that you don't really need before jumping down by yourself anyway.
Okay. Wait, they don't... They just brush you off and don't accompany you?
Are you
Pretty
alone?
much.
It's dangerous here. You should go.
You should take
I'm
this.
held in a hole.
Yeah. Not mysterious or not.
Because what's a scary game without a creepy little girl?
Tiny children should not be in holes.
Mm.
I feel like it's a general rule, good rule to live by.
I feel like you should have just point blanked her on principle at this point.
It couldn't be. Could it be me? Now? But also then.
Wait, are we playing Parasite Eve or Bayonetta?
Locked.
Resident Eve. Oh.
That one's locked too. I just happen to know it's locked because I played this before.
And
Well,
you JD rat.
So Max, what's happening here? Wait,
And
one
completely
more time?
mutation is happening.
This is horrifying.
Yeah, I mean, as dated as these graphics look now, this blew my mind back in like '99.
That is awesome and awful all at once.
Awesome, I believe is what you would say.
I guess its cells are communicating. I am now the stuff of your nightmares.
Yep, communicating only with the bad parts of your brain.
Yep.
So let's just get this out of the way right now. There's no way that you can make that much rat from that little rat.
Yeah.
That much rat would be about the density of, like, balsa wood, even if it could do that.
The law of equivalent exchange. In order to obtain something, something of equal value must be given up.
Yeah, and also, you know, the first law of thermodynamics.
Yeah, whatever. Alchemy's funner.
Come on, everyone knows that that the conservation of mass theory is a liberal hoax.
Yeah.
Totally. Jesus! Did Eve do that to the rat? What is going on here?
So if Eve just gets like an army of whatever vermin is in, you know, your typical household, we're doomed, aren't we? Because we don't got enough bullets.
The parasite turns regular cells into stem cells. And it grows big monsters.
But it's still, they need food.
That corpse is twitching. Please put a bullet in its head.
Yeah, I can. Your insides are on the outside. Let me call the paramedics.
That dude is black tagged.
As an EMT, I can tell you right now, they are done.
Yeah.
Well done. Probably a little overdone.
No, take one of those bullets. Put the poor bugger out of his misery. That's what you should do.
This and Reavers always put them out of their misery.
Yeah.
Who said black tag? Who knows triage?
Yo.
You say yo as if I can tell your voices apart yet.
I'm hurt. Yes, it's me, Sam. Sam trained as an EMT briefly.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yes.
Oh god, no, mouse, come back! Okay, good, nothing bad happened. My mouse fell. I have it with me on the couch in case I need to do anything with the screen. Thankfully, I haven't had to yet. Okay, it says 2 are watching now, but I feel like one of those 2 is me.
Do you have the stream open?
I did. I closed it now. It still says 2 watching after I closed it, though.
Yay.
If you're watching, just put a little comment. Let us know you're watching. Say what's up.
Oh.
Ah! Here, take it. Take everything. It's all on the counter.
Don't scare me. I'm with the NYPD.
Have some candy.
You're a clown in a horror game. Bang, bang.
You're the one that scared me, lady. I was just getting ready.
God.
You know, only staff are allowed in here.
There was an incident here. You have to evacuate. Also, I'm the NYPD, so you're lucky I didn't shoot you already.
Oh.
What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya.
All she told you is that there was an incident.
3, 2, 1.
Hey. Except that he's here. Is he dead?
Oh, yeah, he's totally dead.
Yeah.
George,
He's a clown in a horror game.
George Bush did Parasite Eve.
Well, dead.
Too soon?
Also, why is there ammo in your locker, clown boy? I knew it. You were up to shit.
Nothing heavier than a dead comedian.
Dying is easy. Comedy is hard.
Ah, rats.
Ah, you basically just held it right up to their faces.
Pretty much.
Who need they mean?
If we go back, I'm pretty sure we will see... Yep, there's the clown.
Dead clown.
Maybe we should have, like, escorted him out of here instead of
Hey, buddy.
Clown.
run for it.
Where is she reaching?
That clown in the dressing room.
How can you even tell at this point? Jeez.
Looking at his crotch.
Because when she reached down, a flower squirted her with water.
Stop clowning around, guys. Or, you know, keep doing it because it's funny. I don't know.
His horn wheezes a hunk of despair.
What? Oh look, another open door. Oh look, another dead body.
Meh. Come on, controls, work with me.
Oh look, a 1997 telephone.
Which it won't let me interact with for some reason. Come on, let me... Right, there we go.
You need a calling card.
I'd better notify the department about what's happened here. It's not like they're already in the building.
Yeah.
And they should have been here with me anyway.
Fun
Scumbags.
saves progress. Okay. Thinking about it in real life, leaving your recordings on various answering machines that you find around the world. Then someone, owner of that phone, comes by and hears like, "So I just shot a bunch of crazy mutant rat things, and their bird bodies like fucking everywhere. I might be an alien or something. I don't know. The lady who told me has Bernie powers."
Hot! 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 Help!
Birdie powers?
Bernie. There's Bernie. So maybe she has those too. I don't know.
Should
Well,
I
I
do
think
the parrot's voice as Gilbert Godfrey?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I feel like you have to interact with that bird, I don't remember. I think the bird had a key, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure there was something else you had to do in this room. Alright, it's been a good 9-10 years since I played this game.
It's the costume department. You need to do a quick change.
Hey, you need to like bring something to the parrot. Like I don't know.
Cracker?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I
is
would have.
that where you're going? I'm sorry.
What's this key? Oh, sorry.
You're good. I've been in and out.
Poor Birdie. His owner probably just got fried there.
Yeah, that's why I was screaming, hot, hot, help, fire.
You know who I pity now? The next owner of that bird. Hot, hot, help, help! My flesh is falling off.
And just ammo all over this theater, man.
Diary?
November 3rd, Monday. The Christmas show is set. This has been my dream. The main actress has a solo concert at the theater in Central Park. I took all the medication to get here. I have to get the lead part. I'll sell my soul to the devil if I have to.
That at least explains the medication we've been.
Cough.
November 17th, Monday. The cast was announced and Suzanne and I are double cast. That bitch. I want to play the part alone, but everyone knows she's good. November 21st, Friday. I think I'm overdoing it. My body is getting hotter than ever for some reason. I better take more medicine.
You better not have called me a bitch, darling. I can make you explode.
December 6th, Saturday. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. This sounds weirdly sexual now that I'm seeing it again.
I need to stop using extremists.
I don't care if I die. I just want to get through this show. December 10th, Wednesday. I passed out again. They told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If this continues, Suzanne will definitely take my part. I need to get better. I'd better take a lot of medication tonight.
Yes, that'll set.
Kitchen.
Oh no, my house is on fire. I better throw matches at it.
Yeah. December 11th, Thursday. Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. Is it because I wanted the part so bad? God forgive me. December 17th, Wednesday. Looks like I'll be the lead. I better take more medication and work it. Oh my god.
December 17th, a day that'll live in infamy.
Yeah. December 23rd, Thursday. Tuesday. That is a U. That is clearly a U. Opening night. Everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We should have the biggest crowd of the season. And
Parasite Eve.
That never even occurred to me. And I have the solo concert the next day at the park. But I'm not feeling well. I better shape up if I want to get through this.
I better take more medicine. Ah!
More drugs.
For what? Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem.
Oh my god.
Another key?
Parasite Eve, Dare Edition.
Don't do drugs, kid. They'll make
You'll turn into a fire demon.
Catch on fire.
There's a reason that ad was pulled.
This is your enemies on drugs.
Burning in the fires of retribution.
Oh, hi, bird buddy.
Ah? The aristocrats!
God. 25-year-old NYPD police detective walks into a talent agency. I skipped over the text, but he said something creepy and now he's a monster bird.
Oh, great.
Oh, surprise.
Our friendship was brief, forever. Like,
All he wants to be a random monster.
Well, Polly wants some medicine.
Polly wants the souls of the innocent. Ah!
Aladdin.
So Ali turns out to be merely Aladdin. Just a funky dog.
I got hit.
His personality flaws. Give me adequate cause.
Who sent him on a one-way assassin? All things is destination at the end of the earth.
Whoopee!
So long! Goodbye! See ya! So long!
Ex-Prince Ali!
I had a feeling you guys would all get along.
I grew up with this.
Yeah.
Moi aussi. It's because Aladdin is the best movie.
He's an excellent.
That is the weirdest mispronunciation of Spaceballs I've ever heard.
That is the weirdest mistiming of a bit I've ever heard. Or weirdest repetition of a bit I've ever heard. Damn it, I'm the one that did mistiming.
God damn it, Matt. This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, also because I can't find a place for the rodents of unusual size joke.
I don't think they exist. She is taking this in stride, though. Like, she is barely even...
She's keeping her cool by not taking that medicine.
Yep.
Might also be subconscious if she was, like, experimented on in the same way he was. She may already know a bit here and there without really knowing it. Shoot the mirror! Do it!
Mirror bad.
I'm
not good.
I'm Melissa. I am Eve?
Oh. Possessed. Okay.
I'm getting hot.
It's getting hot in here.
Nucleic domination has finally come to an end once and for all.
What?
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 What? What is your biological explanation of nucleic domination, Max?
What the?
She's a virus? That's about all I got.
Yeah. Once again.
Also part moon.
The day for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived.
Everybody, chill.
So now we have the powerhouse of the plot out there.
Damn it! You beat me to it.
Nope.
Ah, damn it.
Hi.
Are inside of cells, I guess?
That means even after you fill this one full of lead, it's not really gonna be over.
Initial reviews call Melissa a powerhouse.
Oh my god, am I gonna die?
What? You stayed... you made it pretty down to the wire there.
What's the weirdest thing is that, like, the endocytosis of mitochondria into, like... So, mitochondria used to be separate bacteria. And they were absorbed by eukaryotic cells.
No, eukaryotic.
That's hating. That cells with nuclei. And,
Looks like you still need some time, girl. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, it's cool. She's saying things until your mitochondria is completely free, like that. She's being crazy. Mitochondria? What are you saying? I don't understand you. I didn't take biology.
Fuck, I've been saying the wrong thing. Midi-chlorians. Right.
Midi-chlorians.
I don't know, that joke felt a little forced.
Oh.
What? Where is this?
Prior to her performance, Melissa was
No, it's an empty table.
So, is there any,
That doctor. Wait.
So this game is seemed to implying that the nucleus dominates the mitochondria. Does that sound in any way, shape, or form accurate?
It's more of a mutual symbiosis. They swap signals back and forth. They rely on each other. And whenever the eukaryotic cells grabbed the mitochondria originally, it was way before any form of consciousness evolved, as far as we can tell, like complex multicellularity. So mostly no.
Can I ask you an actual mitochondria question?
Yes.
So I understand that mitochondrial DNA. First of all, we're just gonna jump in. But I understand that mitochondrial DNA is passed on exclusively from the mother, correct?
Oh, I do not know that off the top of my head.
I remember reading that mitochondria DNA, they talk about in this game later how mitochondria has its own separate DNA from the rest of you.
It definitely does. I just don't remember whether it's matrilineal or not.
I believe it. I remember reading that it's matrilineal, but if that's the case, wouldn't everyone have the same mitochondrial DNA from the first Homo sapien?
No, they wouldn't, because they have to divide every time that, we're getting some glitching.
Bring the volume of the game down on our end a little bit, because we don't really need the sound effects that much.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
It's all of the audio from your end is cutting in and out.
I think it's it's fighting with each other now. Is that going to affect the audio on the stream?
Oh.
Okay, we got you guys back.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
So I believe prior to her performance, Melissa was quoted as saying that she's a very stable genius. Really? Nothing? Nothing for that?
I'm trying to dodge this weird frog monster.
Look, it's not her fault that she has big red hair and, sounds crazy.
Small hands.
Oh yes, those hands, so tiny.
So tiny.
I bet she wouldn't like it if you picked on her hands.
No, definitely not.
So during the glitch, I looked it up, and you're right, it is matrilineal, primarily. But that doesn't mean that we all have the same mitochondria. Because there's steps in the same way that there's steps of evolution in asexual organisms. One base pair, two base pair changes during replication or during mutation. Mitochondria are subject to the same laws as everything else, and also but at the same time, their genomes are much smaller than ours and much more restricted because they get most of what they need from the nucleus in terms of structure these days. So
Fascinating.
There's some area in there for mutation.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's actually an entirely parallel separation event that can take place. You can have multiple mitochondria within the same cell. It's not one-to-one. The rules for division are a little bit foggy.
Max, shut up. I just got a machine gun.
Well,
I know that I always keep machine guns at the theater.
We're not even in the theater anymore. We're in the sewers below the theater.
That's where I keep my machine guns.
Just in case the Foot Clan attack.
Yeah.
Master Splinter, no!
Got April O'Neil on speed dial.
And no anchovies.
I never got that. I've never ordered anchovies on pizza, but I should because I like anchovies.
I tried it recently, and it was pretty delicious, actually.
I like what's the line from Futurama? Anchovies are the saltiest thing I've ever eaten, and I've eaten a bowl of salt.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had high expectations for this game because I was doing the raid lair in Destiny 2 prior to the stream, and one of the guys I was doing it with actually said that they loved this game.
Nice. It's one of my favorites. I think we can just kind of go through the text because people can read it, and we're just kind of bantering anyway.
It's true. That girl goes that way.
So I'm going right in the other direction. Good. Good instinct.
Yep. Well,
while I was up top, I saw that there was a treasure chest in the back corner here.
I know I always store my treasure chests in the sewer.
Your tax dollars
come
from
on.
2 decades ago at work, folks. Searching for bullets in the sewer.
Oh, this is really bothering me that it's not picking. I could have sworn there's a. I could. Fuck it. Didn't even want that treasure anyway.
It's my accuracy. You can forget about it. Unless they're like armor piercing, I don't want to hear it.
You've never heard of armor-piercing children?
Recent experiments have been a failure on that point.
I don't know, as far as I hear, everyone says the children are pretty good at getting to your heart.
Yeah, they use a knife.
1 inch straight through the chest. Or 2 inches, depending on how big you are. I don't know. They're children. They just stab.
Just go center mass and sever that aorta. Job done.
But we're fighting mitochondria, and mitochondria don't have hearts.
Feel like we need a lot of alcohol. Or, I don't know, Clorox.
Take a shot every time they say mitochondria.
Not be bad.
Alrighty.
Eve!
Someone's not having a good Christmas, Adam.
Hold it right there.
My body's getting hot again!
Wow, 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 wow.
Ha ha ha, Jerry's ready to take me on just by herself. Well, even if you did have more people with you, right, they just burn!
Oh, that's true.
It's absolutely true. Everyone else, but you are...
So beautiful.
Tell me, Eve, why?
To me,
Why am I the only one?
to walk across the fire with you.
You'll find out eventually.
I mean, we've got a whole game to go through. Be patient.
We do, yes. Even if you don't understand, don't worry. Your mitochondria will. Take another shot. They've always known. I'm going to give you some time to think and some time to evolve.
Evolve.
Ugh, god damn it. And the day shall arrive when you will Eve-waken. So can mitochondria think, Max?
No, they really can't. Not by any measure that we can all thinking. They can do some computations, but like, is it very salty? Is it too salty? Is there sugar?
Classical computing or quantum computing?
Then I just turned to mush and glided through the bars.
Very Terminator 2-ish, except more like weird flesh and less cool liquid metal.
Yeah, but they do computations and think sort of like a sponge thinks when you drop it in water.
Oh, bugger.
Speaking of water,
Sewer shark. Sewer gator.
Speaking of Resident Evil references, remember the giant alligator from the sewers in Resident Evil 2?
And it's
an electric
electric-y.
gator.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Well,
Maybe he's friendly.
this is everything I don't want in my life right now.
Thanks, game! Okay. I think we want to shoot the tail first. Ow.
I mean, honestly, I really appreciate the game telling you that, because does anyone else remember when you were first learning to play games and you'd spend like 3 hours fighting this thing, and then you'd hit one of the shoulder buttons and it would switch over to another target, and you'd just be like, oh my god, I've been wasting my life. I want to hurl. Like, that's the kind of stuff that gets controllers thrown, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do either of you play Destiny?
No, I do not.
Okay. The new raid layer has these damage plates where you have to kind of charge these robot skulls to be able to shoot the boss. Well, to shoot things around the boss.
Oh, that's bad.
And for the first 2 days after the raid layer first dropped, because they don't tell you how anything works, everyone thought, oh, you need to stand on that plate, otherwise the craniums won't charge. And let me tell you, clearing ads and not dying while standing in that one little triangle in the middle, not easy. Turned out it had nothing to do with it.
Wow.
Can we just talk about how I have magical killing powers now?
It's in your mitochondria.
That's... I mean, I know you said that as a joke, but that's actually the plot of this game.
We got that.
Yeah.
You can just grow back together. Construct more and more of yourself out of balsa wood.
So, Max, everyone knows the meme, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Can you talk about what that actually means?
Okay, so the mitochondria builds up what's called a hydrogen-proton gradient. So between the inside and the outside of the mitochondria, the mitochondria builds up a whole bunch of positive hydrogen ions on its interior.
Hold on, sorry, this little exchange is nice here. We're live in front of Carnegie Hall, which has become a scene of complete chaos! Miss, you are the sole survivor of this horrible ordeal, correct? Maybe our date did get burned alive.
Damn it, I told him to run.
Until now, this combustion theory has been acknowledged only by occult enthusiasts.
Oh, Jesus.
Please just leave me alone.
This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve of all nights. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively.
Fuck you. Oh, yeah, fuck you.
Are you crazy? Jim, did you get this on tape?
Scram, buddy.
Daniel.
You have a name.
He does. He's our,
Sorry I'm late, Jerry.
He is the Murdoch to our, Murtaugh. He's the Murtaugh to our Riggs. Excuse me, missing up my lethal weapon there.
He's getting too old for this shit.
He is.
But anyway, proton gradient, bunch of voltage, allows you to paste a phosphate group onto ADP or AMP, and then ATP is used to, which has 3 of the phosphate groups, is used to power basically everything else that goes on.
He did survive.
He did survive. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry your date didn't go
Being
great.
burned alive, and he ran out. What a wuss.
It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date.
Yeah, but of all places, the opera? There's a story. So why the opera, huh? Is that the in thing now? No, right now?
It's been in thing for centuries.
Saw the ad in the paper. I don't know. Just caught my eye.
Don't tell me you were on to this case. So you finally got some cop instinct in ya, huh? What do you mean finally? I just shot the hell out of a bunch of rats.
Instinct? Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve.
Damn, damn Daniel,
You know,
back at it again.
My boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were there. But this is one hell of an incident, huh?
Hell.
You mitochondria say that?
Mitochondria. Mitochondria? Can we say mitochondrial symbiosis more? When I was in the hospital?
Hey, Jerry, you asleep? Oh well. Don't
I
blame me.
usually sleep looking down with my eyes open.
Thank God we're not talking about my family problems anymore. That was
Also, look how fast the background is moving, and he spent a solid 10 seconds looking out the passenger side.
1 second, gotta... Hello. Alright, what's up?
It all started with this incident. 6 days that were to become a nightmare for all, except for Steve. People will eventually forget and go on with their lives. Oh, I can't skip through this text.
in some cases, repress the horrible memories of giant rats, frogs, and sewer electric-gators.
Oh, it gets a lot crazier.
Yep. I'm back.
Yay!
The best friends ever.
No, told you it was gonna be this way. Oh, the lag.
So there are 6 days in this game. This is day 2, so very unlikely we'll get through the entire thing in one sitting. But I'm hoping we can get to the point where we meet one of the scientist characters who delves into the mitochondria stuff. So Matt can be like, "No, this is stupid, and you're stupid for writing it."
Did you say Matt?
I said Max. I meant to say Max.
Yep.
Oh, Charlie is here. Charlie, what's your opinion on this? He said he thinks the whole plot is far-fetched, and he agrees that they would be the density of balsa wood.
Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night, sort of.
I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives and no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication.
Extremists, go on.
The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. But goddamn, hook me up with that shit.
Yeah. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about?
An awfully cavalier with a multiple homicide.
It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. It's a little different.
Oh, come on. Like what? Like one of those ESP things?
What, like the football channel?
That's the best way to describe it for now. They were on fire.
ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it.
Because I don't want a premium channel package.
But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that?
I believe her. After all, Jerry's the only witness so far. Everyone else is kind of dead. But if you're going to take on a suspect like that, you'd better ask Baker for a better sidearm.
Found a machine gun. With my mitochondria powers.
I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped.
And make sure that Eve becomes the powerhouse of the prison cell.
Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out.
I got a mod permit. I'm permitted to mod.
Wow, so even the NYPD has better gun control.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This must be a fictional game.
Yeah.
Well, it was 1997.
Come on.
So if you're going after this subject who can conjure nightmare rats and sewer gators on command, I don't know, Desert Eagle? Bazooka?
Victor Freeze.
Yep.
Everybody, chill.
It's not Victor Freeze, that's Arnold Cool.
Arnold Cool.
Hey there, good looking.
Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres?
That baldy? Who knows? So what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher?
I was just kidding.
Wayne!
Yes, sir.
Wayne walks very slowly.
Torres.
No, Torres walks very slowly.
Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapon storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh.
You're gonna be a shish kebab soon.
Torres, I need some equipment.
For last night's case, heard it was quite a mess. But as long as cops relies on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I'd hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you. But I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you out heavy-handed.
I could just burn them with my mind instead. I hear that's a thing now.
Although I did hear something about a rocket launcher, I wouldn't mind that.
Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have.
M16.
Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again.
Oops, I dropped it.
Which gun? Let's do the M16 that we just got. Alright, just wait here. Now look, I'm very pro gun control. I'm pretty off to the left, but like I feel like if you're a licensed police officer fighting weird crazy monsters, I feel like you should be able to be armed to the teeth, right? Is that just me?
I just feel like if you're fighting weird crazy monsters, maybe they should bring in the SWAT team instead.
Or the FBI, CIA,
just move
NSA.
it up the ladder. Yeah.
And then Terry went home and took a nap because this wasn't her table anymore.
Port Authority.
This is just that was just system stuff.
Unfortunately, it seems like anyone who is not a PC just explodes. So tough shit. It's our problem.
Mm-hmm.
Did he just say you can't use the guns without bullets?
Yes, he did.
Him. Please.
Thanks, fucking Columbo.
I got it.
Are all the days relatively the same length? And please don't say 24 hours each, or I'm going to punch you.
No, they get longer as it goes on.
Surprise.
Winter is coming.
Actually, 6 is really short, but for the most part, they get longer.
So theoretically, if we did it in 3 sessions, we would just have to have the middle session be longer, because 3 and 4 would be the longest session. Since 6 is short. Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't move the club.
Oh, the beautiful game that is moving things in and out of your inventory so that you can maximize your efficacy. A dance that we all know all too well.
I'm so spoiled by Destiny now because I can move things between my characters and my vault all from the app on my phone. So I could be in the middle of the raid and just swap in a gun that I want. Spoiled, I tell you. Spoiled.
Hammer space on command. The way of the future. Sorry, go ahead.
I think I could just steal stuff from this locker.
Inventory management.
Ooh,
like some days I'm like, oh yeah, I like diddling around with this stuff, and then other days I'm just like, I will kill you, backpack that is 1 slot too small.
I suppose it depends on the game. Like if it adds a layer of intrigue, complexity, then it can be neat. But if it's just like there to waste time, then yeah, you can probably do without it.
I don't work until the afternoon next Saturday. Is anyone else available on Saturday morning to do some more of this?
Yeah. I'm down. Yeah, I should be free starting. I'm going to say 10 a.m. on Saturday.
10 a.m. on Saturday. I could make that work. I mean, I don't have work until later in the afternoon, so.
I work until 1 on Saturdays.
Who was that?
That's Sam.
Okay. I'm sorry. I swear by the time we're done with this, I'll know voices, but.
Yeah, no worries. I was just joking earlier.
I've known these guys for a while, and I had trouble distinguishing the voices. We were talking about that before we started streaming, before we got in the call.
We are just one godhead in reality.
Just refer to them as a singular sex.
I'd prefer to refer to them as ma'am.
Hi, small child.
11?
Hey there, you lost?
Ah!
Ben?
And
Nobody jumping on that one?
No one wants to be Ben.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. Oh, that was Obi-Wan.
Ben?
Yeah, no, I was... Yeah.
Nah.
Here.
It used to be your father's.
Oh, yeah. Concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make up for...
Fine! Fuck you too, Dad!
Ben! I just said I just told her you understood. You're making me look like an asshole.
You're still hanging on to old things!
Guess every kid needs a mother.
That's not true. I was raised by my father too, after my mother died.
And now I'm a mitochondria monster.
I'll always be grateful for him.
For turning me into a mitochondria monster.
Yeah, well, his mother's still alive.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Officer Booty reporting for duty.
Third person running.
With weird cinematic camera shots.
Shoes of steel.
I think I want to talk to the chief now to progress.
Oh, steel.
Legs of steel.
Why are we going Rocky Horror?
Yes! Oh, I'm so pleased.
Sir?
One of the emotes in D2 is called the Timely Dance, and it's the Time Warp. It's great.
You were looking for me?
Yes, we're having a press conference now, and I want you there too.
It's just a jump to the left.
Then step to the right.
That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident.
Doing the
I feel like that's.
I can't feel my legs.
I feel like that's not like proper to do to an officer that's just been through a horribly traumatic event.
Is she an officer? Like not an officer? Is she? I can't think of the right word.
You only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect, so you let me do the talking. Understood?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, we both, oh yes,
let's go.
Oh yes, we both reach for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, we both reach for the gun, for the gun.
So you are saying this could be the work of a terrorist?
That is what we currently speculate.
How about the accounts of officers and firemen at the scenes bursting into flames? Like, literally.
That was
due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire.
Another question. Then how did Detective Breas survive without so much as a minor burn?
That is a result of quick thinking and training as an officer.
I'm asking her the question, douchebag.
And I'm answering it, jerk-ass.
Well, actually...
She said that my mitochondria were a mutation.
And we can't tell.
You had one job!
Melissa, no, she said she was Eve. No, she said she was mitochondria.
She might have chondria said she was Eve, might. But according to a report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire.
Melissa might have conjury.
Taken over by this Eve mitochondria. It's really hacked.
What's this Eve? Some kind of an alien?
An illegal alien?
People, please. She is very tired and we are still investigating. Shut up! That will be all for today.
Move along. Move along.
Jerry, I thought I told you not to say anything.
I'm telling the truth, sir.
That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause people to panic.
Sir, she was only...
Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through that. This is Captain Baker. What? Me? You'll have to speak up. Yes, what? Yes, alright. Cat don't?
The cat just
Some
walked across
Japanese
the screen.
scientist, I think. Couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something. Says he's coming over here.
Mito? Is it mitochondria? It's
Just one
word! Ah!
You mean the thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? Is that actually what it does?
Oxygen and sugar, yeah, basically.
I'd have heard about that in school.
That's what Eve had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be set free.
Hey, I just read that some researchers at the museum ran a new theory on them.
Sir, I'm taking Jerry to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. It may explain that phone call, too. Yes, sir. Come on, Jerry. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'll bring the car around. Okay, cut me off. I don't care.
I think there's a phone here where I can save, yeah. Come on.
What's this red blinking box?
Mitochondria.
Oh.
Nanomachines.
Nanomachines, son!
She can't use wireless yet while the nucleus is in control because once the nucleus has been removed, the mitochondria can be the powerhouse of the cell.
Okay, so this actually reminds me of, I was taking Intro to Poli-Sci, and we were going over Marxism. And one of the things
hi, Marx.
that we hit whenever we were going over Marxism was the professor said You know, if there's any question that you get asked about Marxism in this class, there's a 50% chance that the answer is tool of oppression. And so we get out for the weekend, we come back on Monday, and we had been reading a lot about Kierkegaard. And he goes up and he stands up at the front of the class with an acorn, and he says, "What is this?" And this smartass who has never gotten a question right the whole semester raises up his hand and goes, "Tool of oppression?" And so he just wings the acorn at the guy. It off his skull. It's, nope, not very effective, is it?
We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Klamp will be there.
Hans Gruber, more like it.
What's his area of research?
Mitochondria.
Well, according to the papers, he was working on a new theory. Mitochondria have the full genetic spectrum.
That's odd. To have a PhD and be working in a museum? No, it's not.
Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research.
Oh my god. Really? With this game?
Oh great, we're gonna have a grand time with this one.
Oh yeah, because you're Miss Personality.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh?
Are you referring to the press conference?
Yeah.
You fucked up, kid.
Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? Why do you put your tongue in there? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss.
So we only do it on the down low.
And not on the press. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Love that. That pixelated New York. American Museum of Natural History.
Wow, amazing that it has no buildings around it. It's definitely not above a subway station.
It's been a while since I visited the museum.
And there's no...
Loved these things when I was a kid.
And there's no Hayden Planetarium either, apparently.
Well, let's see what that security guard can do for us.
Was Neil deGrasse Tyson working with the Hayden Planetarium in '98?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I wonder if Google knows. Hey, Google. When did Neil deGrasse Tyson start working at the Hayden Planetarium?
We're with the NYPD. We're looking for a Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he?
Sure does, as a matter of fact. He's up in his room right now.
Yep, 96.
Did he do something?
Nah, we just want to talk to him. That's all.
Thank you. It shouldn't take long.
Place is pretty creepy without any people.
I hit the button too soon. You said something about the guy being up the thing.
Phrasing.
It's been pretty busy for the past 2 weeks. Doesn't come out, ever.
Thanks.
He's dead.
Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy that lets us keep track of who comes in.
Thanks, Jerry.
Fine.
Hey, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Patriarchy.
Just my name? Yep, that should be enough unless you want to...
Finish the line.
Unless you want to leave your number 2.
When I learn to set you all on fire, it's going to be a different world.
Yeah, I'll leave my number 2 right on your desk.
There. Over here. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out.
Let's see what this guy has to say.
Excuse me. Hello? Hey. Dr. Clamp. Dr. Clamp.
Clamp the man.
High score, you asshole.
I hear you.
We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Fuck off.
Professor, We're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. ...
Are you accusing me? Exclamation point.
What? This again? What is this? I don't know.
An expositional device.
Now she's on the right table.
This man! He moved me from table to table. I know him, I think.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Jerry?
Yeah.
We'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing.
NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work?
The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you...
That suspect denied people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off.
Since she mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. As, you know, some random biologist who's never set someone on fire.
You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like.
Oh my god.
Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code.
Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Yep.
Before I hit the button, Max, is it?
Not anymore, but it used to be. It lost the ability to live separately, but it does have its own genetic code, and by certain definitions, it could still fulfill life. But it can't replicate separately from us, and we can't live without it. So it's sort of like asking if your liver is a different organism than the rest of you.
Oh, precisely.
Kind of like a parasite or something, huh?
Parasite? That's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand?
Alright, symbiote.
Do you?
Do you understand life? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. Anyway, how's your sex life? We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. The interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. I'm going to ask for a fact check on this one. Did you know that the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity?
Yep, that's real. Over a very small surface area, but yeah.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Jesus. This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well.
Such as setting people on fucking fire. And the combustions from last night were... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Fill the gaps for me.
So Max,
yeah.
This 200,000 volts, could that theoretically be used to just set dudes on fire?
No. It's now I don't know the specific number, but it does create a very high voltage gap, and it's mostly used to attach phosphate groups to ATP in order to power other things. It's very specific. And it wouldn't function in an environment that could set someone on fire.
For a human to burn and melt, 1,600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy.
Wow, half-truths and the word tremendous.
So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people?
Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live. But in the end, we're just using them for energy, right?
Haha, you have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, this hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that is when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. This signal is initiated by the mitochondria. Fact check?
Ish, and it's way more complicated than that. And the question between dying and delimitation is... It would take a long time to go into, and I'd have to recheck a textbook or two.
When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species?
But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right?
When I said the mitochondria can mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that it could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Ooh. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, hey, that's the year I was born, it was announced that the root of all humans could be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world, and with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Title drop. Splendid name. Just incredible.
Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve.
What?
Hey, if you know anything, you'd better not be holding back on us.
She called herself Eve? Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. I'm clearly not hiding anything.
Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here.
Clickety-clack. Typing on my thing.
Daniel, just forget it. Let's go. There's clearly no more information in this terrible map.
So, Max, now that you pretty much have the thesis statement for what's happening here, what are your thoughts?
Still doesn't get over the fact that you can't make more things out of less things. So, you know, you can only do so much. So the whole expansion thing is weird. And mitochondrial DNA does have its own separate evolutionary clock, which has been used to trace human ancestry. That was actually straight out of a paper that I've read.
Interesting.
Yeah, now, those dates, that single point, that's, you know, all muddy. But, the point, as with most sci-fi, it's like, okay, so we got, like, 6 great facts, and we're just gonna smear them on the wall and paint something out of them.
It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there.
The plot thickens.
Jerry, looks like we got a break in the case.
What?
Jerry.
We gotta get back to the station, Jerry. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo.
What?
Just like the fucking car from Men in Black.
It's a Daniel and Jerry episode.
Go Turbo! Speaking of Power Rangers and Geekend Warriors, pretty soon we're going to be recording an episode about the original series of Zero Rangers and Power Rangers and comparing and contrasting them.
Yeah, I just watched the original Japanese show that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was based on, and let me tell you, it's something.
My favorite thing was how you described it as both the most familiar and foreign thing you've ever watched.
Exactly. That's exactly. I'm gonna go and say hi to Dan over there.
Hello, Dan Dan. That is your name now.
Let's go, folks. We're starting the meeting.
Oh, so do I go in here?
Everyone get ready to listen to Dan Dan.
That name is never gonna catch.
I just realized that I was singing the Zeo Rangers music with Turbo. Nobody cares about that, but I care about that.
I care about Melissa's solo concert that was scheduled for today.
She disappeared after last night's incident, and the concert was cancelled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again.
Guess what happens?
Another massacre.
It is day 2.
Concert is at the Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park?
What is it, Daniel?
Ben and Lorraine, they're at that concert.
What?
What?
Daniel!
What?
Screw you, Baker, my son's in danger!
Dan!
Shut the fuck up!
Better watch his back.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, another mop permit.
But first, get a new gun.
Yes.
But first, let me take a selfie.
One more thing.
One more thing.
And given that, human interaction is required to push the button on the phone, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the selfie. In a roundabout way. When you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day,
As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them.
Why can't we have actual people like this in law enforcement? Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you.
Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer.
Fine, you geezer. Can you tell that this was made by the Japanese and not the Americans?
Yeah.
I want to live in this timeline. I mean, after the mitochondria shit gets resolved, not before.
I don't know. It depends on which end of the burning I end up on.
Yeah.
Like, as long, not like pro burning people, but if
You're pro not getting burned.
Yeah. But if, I was 9 at the time that this happened, so, if a bunch of burning happened and then I got to live in a world with a bunch of people having superpowers, or being superpowered mitochondria, I don't know.
I think I just wasted that mop permit on a gun that's going to become obsolete fairly soon. Oh well.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Well, if it just helps you get to the next stage, then it'll have done its job.
Wait, I thought your name was Matt.
My name is Matt.
But you said you're not Matt, you're just disappointed.
I said I'm not mad.
It's a Matt world.
Fact.
Cutscene!
Skip it! You definitely can, right?
Oh yeah, totally. That's something that they put in 90s games.
What the hell does Eve, want from us?
Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area and burn them.
Damn, that thing's got my boy involved. She's gonna pay for this.
Let's hurry, Dan.
Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you.
Phrasing.
Ew.
Oh, okay, Keith. The most common cause of airway obstruction is the most common cause of airway obstruction.
I just realized we got 2 mod permits, and I don't think we got anything in that whole time.
Yeah, we haven't gotten anything to actually mod with. Yeah, we just got slots to mod stuff.
Bunch of slots.
Bean! Dan, stop! Bean!
I gotta go get my boy, Rookie.
Your boy's a rookie?
Oh, I'm on fire. Whoa!
Wow, why didn't everyone else do that?
Sometimes you gotta look before you leap, old-timer, or else you'll catch on fire.
I'm too old for this fire mitochondria shit.
I don't care if I burn.
That's dumb.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I'll go. You stay on...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
My son, he's the only family I've got. Damn it, I can't do anything.
Leave it to me.
Well, but...
I'll get him out safe, Dan, I promise.
Stop calling me Dan.
Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead.
Alright, I'm counting on you, Jerry.
I know.
Never suspected otherwise.
Can I just get a hazmat suit and follow you, or... No? Okay.
Not how it works, Dan. I'm the protagonist. You're black.
Fucking plot armor. Racist ass plot armor.
A blinky thing! Yes, I will pick up this phone in the middle of the goddamn street. I like how we all automatically get quiet whenever we're saving, as if, like, not to interrupt it. Like, it's this very gamer ingrained thing from all those times that, like, you bumped your memory card or, like, your mom turned off the,
Hey, we're shooting stuff again. That's a...
Yay! Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
Goddamn snake!
Snake! It's a snake! Oh no!
It'd have to be snakes!
No, when I first saw that, I was young and dumb enough to be absolutely convinced that something else would happen if I just waited long enough, and I let it loop for so long that the audio and video eventually desynced.
Ha!
All went there. We all went there. Though at least you weren't gullible enough to fall for it. Like, my one friend told us that something different would happen, and we hit him afterwards.
Violence is not the answer.
No, but it made us feel better.
Cello is clearly the superior instrument.
Oh great, we're going in the zoo. Everything is going to be mitochondrian to hell.
That is exactly what happens.
Penguins, mitochondrian. They are now nightmares. Shoot them in the face. I know you don't want to. Steer clear of the lion's den.
Now it's just happy foot.
Just
one giant foot.
Wait, the petting zoo, I mean, that's just a grisly scene you don't want in your head.
The orangutans are about the same, though.
Birdie.
We're just working the way up to becoming the true monsters. Us. Dun dun dun!
Jesus.
This looks like the most stressful... Like, it looks stressful, but it looks terribly rendered to be stressful. Like, it's one of those scenes where it's just like, oh, this thing moves really fast, but it looks really non-threatening, so it's on my face and killing me. And
I have too much medicine in my inventory. Just gonna... Yeah, my inventory is completely full. I'm not gonna need all of them.
he said,
I can't wait until you go, I wish I had more medicine.
So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Daniel's family is dead at this point, because if he caught fire just by entering, I think everyone's already lactose.
nope, there seems to be a tiny child.
Lactose? Like their milk?
That guy's toast.
I just saved.
I don't know,
Wait.
the birds were pretty mean.
Yeah, let me talk to the burnt guy and...
Eve was here.
Oh
No
shit.
shit.
World's greatest detective over here.
Look.
Someone signed her up to be Batman.
We don't really learn to solve crimes in detective work. We learn to beat up the shit out of a bunch of monsters and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Our instructor was Yusuke Urameshi.
I'll just hang on to it just in case. I mean, now that I have better armor, I'll save.
Oh, yeah.
He was the spirit detective. All he did was beat the crap out of things.
Shut up, I'm saving.
Yeah, I was never quite clear on why they called him a detective. He was, like, in high school, and his whole thing was being a gangster.
Well, the whole spirit detective thing was around longer than Yusuke was. He just made it awesome.
What's behind... I had a joke and then the Fucking interrupted me.
What are we looking at? It is really hard to tell.
Grab my left hand, it's my strong hand.
It has a boomerang?
Okay.
What is this? No, what thing has a boomerang?
Ring, 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 ring. Banana hand.
Wait, is it a banana? Damn it.
It looks banana-ish.
Okay, so the banana got mitochondria too, apparently. Because, yeah.
Banana hand. Do, 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 do.
Don't get too close to the trees, now that I think about it. Why did we assume this was animal life only?
I don't know, because we didn't get attacked by anything except animal life?
Yeah.
Do plants have mitochondria?
Yes.
Huh.
All animals, all plants, fungi, broad sections of other organisms that are very small. Eukaryotes are the majority of kingdoms.
I'm definitely thinking.
Oh, I was just watching an episode of Game Grumps where they were talking about funny initialisms for the sequence of kingdom to species. Do you have the order memorized, Max?
Oh God. Domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, genus, species.
There was Game Grumps had a really funny. It was like kinky people come for group sex sometimes.
Kingdom, class, order, yeah, genus, species.
Yeah, kinky people come over for group sex. That was it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that checks out.
That sounds right. Oh,
Damn it, Craig.
Craig, shut the hell up!
Craig Penderson.
Sometimes.
Jennifer dumped me. Just make Game Grumps jokes the entire time.
And those
the entire time.
Spend the whole time referencing better Let's Players.
Finally.
Oh, I died.
That was great.
Are those?
Wow.
Oh, I had a revive. I had a revive. I don't know.
Heal.
Oh, I don't believe for a second that was on purpose.
It was not on purpose. That's what the word looks like.
The word revive looks like revive. Again.
Yes.
Kind of.
REVIVE. That's the word.
Revive.
Revive. Yeah, that's the word. Revive. Like vive, revive.
I can't believe the pile of leaves is the most threatening thing we've encountered so far.
Yeah.
So it does affect plants too.
Apparently. Detox. Cool.
That would have been good to have in that specific fight, like 2 seconds ago.
And it just
That's Michelle. Help her with the drug problem.
and it's not even a spell. It's just like a juice cleanse.
Getting rid of
It's just a bottle of chili powder, lemon juice, and
Don't forget the apple cider vinegar.
right, the apple cider vinegar.
And David Wolf's patented tears.
David Wolf.
Just totally honest, guys, I'm lost.
That's alright.
Yeah, I mean, these games, they do that.
Sorry, everyone.
You're a
I got
tool.
lost on the
Wait,
path of life.
did you just get an item called Tool?
Yeah, you could use them for weapon upgrades. One of the gun guys explained it, and I was skipping over because it wasn't interesting, and you guys were talking about funnier stuff.
Not wrench, not like, screwdriver, just like tool.
It's whatever you need it to be. It is.
Yeah, if they called it tool, if they called it wrench, then it would only be able to do certain tasks. But you just call it tool, and you can do whatever you want with it.
I mean, they call it tool because they know the pieces fit.
You beat me to it! More monkey banana fusions!
Fusion! Ah!
Yes, because when your mitochondria go crazy, the next thing that happens is that you fuse with the nearest thing to you.
Is that true?
No!
Okay.
Of course!
I mean, it might be true.
You might have gone too far.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shut up.
Not gonna try and con you with stuff like that.
That's Driel problem.
Okay,
That wasn't even...
too far.
Matt, if only you could use your powers for good.
Puns are put on hiatus.
No.
Did I just go back the way I came? Oh,
Yes.
no, I didn't.
But you did that before as well, so I think that's the right thing to do.
Did I go this way?
Hey Keith, did you know that there's
Oh,
a
no, I
game
didn't.
called Punderdome? I bet you'd like it.
You motherfucker. So the story there is that we did a podcast episode where Matt and I played a game of Punderdome with Matt's wife Bella as the judge. That you guys all know from Geek and Amazons. And I won, and then Matt just, while editing, just happened to lose all of the footage. And he still says...
Don't do that, because I was really upset, because having to re-record episodes, which we're going to have to eventually do with that, really sucks.
Oh, so you're actually acknowledging that it happened now.
Wait, what's the game called?
I hate you.
Don't hit me with your mushroom stuff.
But it's fun!
Yeah, there's not much room for it.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt, I told this to Max and Sam the other day, but since we were talking about... Since mushrooms are now a topic now, this is an observation I made while eating some Panda Express when I was in college. You ever look at a mushroom, like a full mushroom, and just imagine that at the base of the mushroom is a tiny city that's just in a constant state of nuclear explosion?
Oh my god.
Just me?
Yes.
It's a thing. I mean, especially after Smurfs.
Get the Smurf out of here.
By cockroaches.
No. Honestly, you know, I wonder if Gargamel was a metaphor for nuclear war, because it did come out during that time in our nation's history. Like, you know, the Smurfs are living their happy Smurf life, and Gargamel's coming over, all like, you know, threatening destruction of their entire way of life.
I want to pull my inventory for a second. So we have an item, a tool that's just called tool. We also have junk.
Yep.
Is it in your trunk?
Not anymore.
It's actually good to collect them for stuff that we're not going to bother doing.
Stuff.
Well, the short version is after you can collect the junk and give it to the obnoxious guy at the gun department.
Mm-hmm.
And after you give him like something like 200 or 250 pieces of junk, he gives you the most powerful guns in the game. But that's so much junk that you can only really do it during like a new game plus.
Wow.
Hey, Max, do you know what you have to do if you're doing an overnight shift of fighting mitochondria, but you want to make sure you have breakfast in the morning?
Is it terrible?
You carry out.
Oh.
Be proud.
I mean, a singular oat is not a very filling breakfast.
Nope.
Not with that attitude.
What does attitude... how do oats get more filling?
Attitude matters for everything. They needed teenagers with attitude to make the Power Rangers.
Does that mean that, like, I can lose a lot of weight if I'm just, like, really grumpy while eating? Like, if it's not very filling when I'm pissed off, like, can I utilize that? Or do I need to be happy to lose weight?
Hey, cut it out with your pseudoscience, okay?
What? I thought you brought me here for the pseudoscience.
No, I brought you here for the science!
To disprove the pseudoscience.
But now I'm engaging in regulatory capture. There is no science here. There is only Max and his bullshit.
I don't know what else I expected.
Damn it, this is the way I came in. Someone with an actual sense of direction should be playing this.
Then it been Bella. No, I'm just kidding.
I think we've walked by that lion before. Hey, it's a battle.
We're going in circles because there's an open treasure chest.
Kill the snakes. Do. Kill the snakes. Don't let them bite you. Kill the snakes.
There we go.
Snaketality.
Snake. Severus, snake. Severus, snake.
Broke my knife.
Thank you.
Rap battle.
Sing a song all night long. Geek and Warriors. Hey, I found the source of the mysterious ticking sound.
Snakes again.
Oh, this was the way I came in. I am not happy right now.
It was a pipe bomb. Yay!
A cornucopia of love.
Hi, Lion. Your name's Frank now. Bye, Lion.
Suppose we should count ourselves lucky we haven't run into any mutant kitty cats yet. Let's give it time.
Oh, is it?
Boomerang monkey, Rally. Yep.
Boomerang monkeys and birds. Oh, this could actually be bad. There's a lot of birds.
Doesn't help that you have to stand still every time you fire.
This zoo is for the birds.
Quack, quack, quack.
Quack, 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 quack.
Monkey see, monkey die!
God damn it.
I still don't actually know if it's a monkey. Like, we've asserted that it's a monkey, but I have to admit that I'm still, like, super ambiguous about whether it's actually a monkey.
You can't tell with these crazy detailed 1998 PlayStation 1 graphics?
No, I can't.
That's true, it might have been one of the zoo staff who then picked up a banana.
Or it's a kangaroo.
Still a banana.
Do I go this way?
Come to think of it, that's a lot of bananas for one zoo. I can understand the monkeys being practically non-stop, but...
This is actually the way I came. This was the start of it.
Wow, that's
Okay, I can't confirm if that's a banana, but I can confirm that it's a monkey because I just looked it up.
What did you Google search for that one?
I can't remember actually. How did I? Boomerang Monster Parasite Eve.
Did they say what the boomerang was?
I'm reading now.
because if it's not a banana, that's gross.
Let's rip my freaking arm off.
Oh, I was thinking about poop.
Oh.
Oh my god, that is horrifying.
You can boomerang your poo? Truly, you have evolved beyond what we could hope.
No, it's their own left arm and it's bladed.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So it's not even a banana.
Nope.
I mean, it didn't look very appealing anyway.
Yeah, that.
Got the idea of playing medieval. Daniel Fortescue rips off his own arm and beats people to death with it. It's so metal.
Okay, now I'm gonna not be dumb as I go through this maze. Running, running, and running, running, and running, running.
And running, running, and running, running.
And running, running, and running, running.
In this context, there's no distance.
See, this looks like so much the area where I can't even talk. I'm so mad. Like, this looks exactly like the area I was in before.
So,
like, these are hard to traverse.
why is it that the giant squirrels that still remain cute have stripes like a chipmunk, even though they're squirrels?
What?
I honestly don't know where to go. I am a little upset right now. Is there something on? Matt, could you do me a favor? Could you do me a solid?
Yeah.
Could you look up a map of this and tell me where to go?
Sure. I mean, I was sitting here holding my cat's hand, but that's cool too. Joking. Kind of. Not really.
Our cats currently can't decide if they want to clean each other or fight each other.
Oh, that sounds like two of my cats.
Is that pigeon or Flora?
If it makes you feel better, I type in Parasite Eve, and the first thing that comes up is zoo walkthrough.
Nice.
Hey, I wonder if this is the part where they lost a bunch of people because of things we didn't know about video game design at the time. Or that they disregarded.
It's gotta be in this... It's gotta be in that little, like lion maze area thing.
Enter the park and head into the zoo, go to the left door and open it, get the SP vest from the cupboard, get the zoo key from the drawer near the cupboard.
There was a key in this... Okay. Alright.
Push the table out of the way and get the M203 from the cabinet.
You can push the... okay. Alright, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not angry.
And again, guns in random places.
You know, I actually don't want to live in this version of New York. Because even if we're serious about gun control, there just seem to be, like, way more guns everywhere. And bullets.
And monkeys with blade arms.
I mean, that too, but assuming that we fix that, like...
Well, there are currently 3 games in this series, so I don't know if we actually can call it fixed.
Okay. So, then definitely not about this version.
Yeah. Just kind of putting the band-aid on the whole issue. Not really applying the antiseptic.
I haven't played the second one, so I know that there are mitochondria monsters in the second one, but I think the third one. I think the third one's based on more of an alien invasion than a mitochondria monster situation.
Which is not as alliterative, therefore it's not as fun. Charlie is so well trained that when I grab onto his paw, he just starts like trying to clean my hand because he knows that if he tries to do literally anything else, I'm just gonna pick him up and hold him close to me and, you know.
Yep, she just moves the table out of the way.
It's the drawer near the cupboard. Maybe to the left of the cupboard?
That is clearly to the right of the cupboard, Matt. You fail. Get out of here. Go. Ooh.
Grenade launcher. Yeah, I see.
Yay! Yeah, why not?
Do you have a permit for that?
Yes.
Can I see it?
Oh.
Did you go to the middle door and unlock it?
Why do you need grenades in a zoo?
What'd you say, Matt?
I just realized this probably means outside. You have to go to the middle door.
Yeah, that was the one that was locked before. Yeah, I think I can get it from here, Matt, but thank you.
You're welcome. There's nothing complicated after this.
Yeah.
I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking zoo.
Pardon. I have a cold, in case you haven't picked up yet.
I have to mute my mic for a sec. I'll still be able to hear you, though.
Oh, this sucks. I'm going back to the thing I had before. Can I change weapons mid, Oh, I can. Yeah, this thing's way better.
What are we fighting right now?
Snakes.
Snakes.
Okay. Because they're green, they look sort of like mice sometimes.
Very long and snake-like mice.
No, it's whenever they're coming out of the bushes. You can only see their heads and the twitchy tails.
Look out for Nagini.
Someone call Mr. Longbottom.
He needs to bring the Sword of Gryffindor. I just watched Something Else Part 2 again yesterday. Still awesome. Still makes me feel things.
Okay, now is this just a... Is this... Oh, it does apply to one specific armor. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll use it on the thing I have equipped now. Why not? Does that actually count as a mod on the... No, it just changes its base stats. Thanks. And now I'm guessing I can unlock that one door in the maze.
I'm not telling you because you've got it from here.
Yeah!
Yeah!
I can do it all by myself.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Make mine a cub sandwich.
Terrible. Did I just... This whole layout is so confusing. I vaguely remember getting, you know, getting stuck here every single time I played this game.
How did they expect guests to be able to navigate this place? They don't even have any signs. The aquarium, the primates, the nothing. No. All of the animals have a skin. Well,
Yeah,
no.
oh, no!
Damn.
Like all the ones that we've just been shooting for the past, like, 20 minutes?
The animals are also dead at the barrel of your gun. Were you not aware of that fact? Did you block it from your memory?
So can we interact with this corpse?
Where did you think all the blood on your hands came from?
Mitochondria?
Well, that, can't discount that at this point, but no, likely not. Likely that it was your massacre, your killing spree, all that XP you gained just now.
Okay, damn.
There she is. Shooter!
The holiday season brings joy to us all.
On the second day of Christmas, she gave to me.
And Christmas will be the most special of all.
Some other flaming family.
Will they be flaming, though? Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host, as I have been since the dawn of time. Fucking nucleus. Humans are weak, mitochondria can self-evolve. Why is there a hyphen there and not a period? Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. Now, Max, is there any way that the mitochondria could actually take over the function of the nucleus?
Somewhat, but only in the manner that, like, a virus does, by passing some RNA or some proteins. Really, really limited. And also, given that we're the same damn...
Hold on, stuff's happening.
Ew. Ew. This is worse. Catch fire instead, please.
It's a Golgothan!
So, man, what is happening here?
Amoeba.
You mean Max?
I meant Max, yes. Max.
That scene from Akira.
So based on what they said, I'm assuming that they're just dysregulated. So what's happening here has no real-world allegory, but it's pretty clear that what they're trying to say is happening is that the mitochondria are giving signals to all the cells to die or change form. To everyone in the audience.
Dan, I've got some bad news about your kid. He kind of became an amoeba.
He's a flesh blob now.
You couldn't get the signal across that gap. But assuming that everyone uniformly received the same signal, that one could actually happen to some extent.
Huh.
Yeah.
That is the last one I was expecting for there to be some hint of plausibility to.
I mean, it's like there's a big gap there, but there's a hint.
You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. Blibbity blobbity bloobity. Stop.
How did I ruin them? You set everyone on fire and you got away.
Her plan was to kill everyone and she survived.
Well, sorry.
Sorry for living!
That's hilarious. That's so hilarious. That zoo walkthrough was the first thing that came up.
I mean, it's gotta make you feel better.
A little bit. Well, this is clearly a confusing level design.
Some puzzles aren't really made to be solved so much as just like, I don't know, give you a sense of achievement. But,
Ta-da! Actually, Matt, I think it was you who first taught me that.
What I teach you?
Responding to with
Well, I always go, because of How I Met Your Mother. So you may have gotten it for me, but not for the reasons that you think.
Mm.
Oh, good, another maze.
That didn't look like a way through.
Are you here for Tulo?
I know the pieces fit.
Just occurred to me, there should be like a rock rap collaboration called Tulio.
No, there shouldn't. That was bad, and you should feel bad.
Yeah, no. Especially since they already tried a reggae metal collaboration, and it was fun, but it was not good. It was called Skindred.
So many birds.
Not Ziggy Gnarly.
No, it was not called Ziggy Gnarly.
That's actually kind of funny. Wasn't it Ziggy Marley that did the theme song to Arthur?
I believe so.
Yeah, for me, the big distinguishing factor between this and Resident Evil is that you never... I mean, you have limited ammo and you have a club just in case, just like you have a knife in Resident Evil, but in the 5 or 6 times I played through this game, I have never run into an issue with ammo conservation.
So this will be the first.
Did I just jinx myself?
Yeah, you did.
Wham, wham.
And you doubled it by saying you jinxed yourself.
Ah, bro, we got the gas bad stick. Everyone's out of gas.
Ha! Good luck with that.
It's fair.
Grenade launcher.
Did you just grenade launcher a snake?
No, I unequipped the grenade launcher a while ago for the assault rifle I had before. It's way more powerful.
It's more powerful?
Weird, I know, but yes.
Huh.
If you look, the stats are actually higher. Oh, god damn it, I dodged that.
It's probably just because it's modded.
I mean, the mods added nothing to the, I don't know. Yeah, this is the, so 35 attack versus 27 attack.
What?
And we did not modify the attack values of the assault rifle at all.
Makes me wonder if there's an unstated modification to that value. Like, you know, sometimes the values for area effects are a little bit wonky.
I mean, sometimes I run. Sometimes I hide. No one?
Don't know that one.
That was a big Britney Spears hit.
Oh, okay, that is what you were referencing. Sorry,
Yes.
it just seemed so unlikely. Now I need to lower my expectations.
That's okay, now you'll be stronger than yesterday.
Oh, like the Cher song?
Sure.
Hmm.
Why not?
Oh wait, no. The Christina Aguilera song.
Oh, yes. Running down the halls, going round the corners. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
And I said, hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
To fight more monkeys.
Oh, these fucking things.
And a pile of leaves.
Not the leaves! Not the leaves!
God, I don't know how you dodged that.
Meow.
I think you just figured it out.
No, they just haven't been using it. Well, I mean...
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
God damn it.
outside of the range in which they use it. Like, you don't run away from them, you run around them.
Barrier. I can now conjure force field with my mind, because mitochondria.
Mitochondria brings all the boys to the yard.
And they're like dissolving on the yard.
Damn right, they're better than your karyotes.
Oh.
Matt, can I ask you something?
Yes, I am trying to make Max really upset with my puns.
Max, can I ask you something?
Yes?
What is endoplasmic reticulum?
The endoplasmic reticulum is the place where most protein synthesis takes place. It's this big foldy structure attached to a bunch of ribosomes that is usually directly adjacent to or attached to the nuclear membrane. So signals get passed in there, and then the endoplasmic reticulum helps the ribosome fold the proteins into a final structure.
I'm glad I asked. The more you know. Rainbow.
So
Shooting
it's
star.
basically where
Na-na-na-na.
protein synthesis takes place.
I forget if you can actually search items in the trash cans. No, you can't. Gonna make me fight one last fucking thing before I save? Fine. Just gonna kill this thing first.
Leave Gary alone! Jerry, not Gary.
We have managed to get through this whole thing without making a birds reference.
I thought about it and then decided not to.
That bird is crazy. I'm Brian Fellows.
Drugs.
Oh. Ah.
But we're sitting on the same couch for an extended period of time.
My friend Ghost, who I play Destiny with and lives right next to me, says this game is weird. I have no idea what's going on.
Join the club.
Mitochondria, man.
That machine, son.
It's the powerhouse of the storyline.
Yep.
Just sub that in for like nanomachines or Z-virus or...
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, great. Or
What are we looking
He who controls the mitochondria controls the world.
Yeah. And
Oh
how
god.
possible? Because she is the Kwisatz Haderach.
Okay, so Keith, you gotta vary it up here. You can't just stand still. But you
Wait,
can't...
I know how to deal with these sand snakes.
That's right.
Beetlejuice.
You gotta alternate the rhythm.
You have to walk without rhythm.
Yeah.
So you won't attract the worm.
Ghost says they're the worms from Men in Black.
Watch for the drum sounds.
If these are the worms from Men in Black, they have been on steroids.
Yeah.
I do have the stream chat set up so that if you type it in, it'll appear on stream.
Ghost, do the live chat. So we can see that it works. Also, the delay is only like a second or two. I checked it before.
Nice. Yeah, I think Twitch artificially adds a lot of delay and they can't really do anything about it. And then for YouTube, I actually checked the setting to do the lowest latency possible.
These worms are really annoying. Like, in a boss fight, there should not be periods where there is nothing to shoot or dodge. Like this. What is this shit?
Yeah. I half the time I've thought the fight was over at that point.
Yeah. Like, we definitely didn't kill them all. But... I guess?
I think this is the last one.
Yep, the increasing delays seems to suggest it.
Oh, that's right. When there's one left, this whole thing happens. It changes up.
I don't see the message I just sent on the stream.
I do.
Oh, so you see it on your screen, just it's not on the actual.
No, I see it. I see it on the stream.
Maybe you should heal.
Yeah, you are at 45.
Oh yeah, there it is. Cool. Yeah, it's funny. Ghost just texted me and said, "I can see it." Ghost emoji.
I do see the ghost emoji. Hi, Ghost.
Hello, Ghost.
There we go.
Yay! We killed more mitochondria.
If we didn't, because that's not really how it works. Still kind of there. Watching, waiting.
Wait a second. We made all those Powerhouse of the Cell jokes and not in the zoo where they're in cells.
Missed it.
Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. Ha ha ha. And of course, she just gets into the thing.
Wait, really? Really?
Are you?
Jerry?
I mean, I controlled that, but like that's the only way to progress the game.
Our protagonist has problems.
Oh, Ghost Rider. Cool.
So I would assume horse.
Look, it's a Rapidash.
Oh.
Why?
Why? Why be on the human side?
Because I am one?
Why? There you go.
I wasn't talking to you, jackass.
Why are you going with them and not me? Because you set bitches on fire. You're crazy.
Tried to kill me?
I'm talking to your mitochondria. I don't give a shit about you.
Oh, now you're just gonna leave me tied to a flaming horse. Real nice. Real nice.
Batty on me!
Shoot her.
Shoot her!
Clever girl.
This is awful. Everything about this is bad.
Yes.
You are stuck in a tiny-ass box, attached to a flaming thing. Nothing about this is okay.
Indeed not.
Cast Fireball. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the spell.
Oh shit.
Oh, heal, please.
Yeah, let...
There we go. Thank God.
Is there any way to dodge that? You've gotten hit by it like 3 times.
I'm not sure. I may very well just be terrible.
I saw that you didn't get damaged at one point. I think you just gotta be standing, like, towards one edge and then run to the other.
Yeah, I think there's like one corner where it's ineffective. Or not.
That is not the one.
Evo P. I call hacks.
It's almost like she's the game boss or something.
It seems you still don't know who I am.
Oh.
Hey, you're Eve, we got that. Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will.
Wait, do you have it set to only show the messages from me from the channel on the screen?
I see Night Ghost 908.
What are you talking about?
Here, let me explain directly. Oh, I missed the line about how her mitochondria drew her to the opera.
That touch.
If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will...
Just stop.
I'm not gonna join you, Kylo.
How is that horse still running?
Wouldn't you keep running if you were still on fire?
I mean, I'd eventually, like, burn to death.
Well, it looks
that horse clearly never learned how to stop, drop, and roll. Did anyone else learn stop, drop, and roll in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slightly complicated when you're attached to a carriage.
Oh, no, neither one. Neither
God.
bed is full.
Is there a creepy man? Am I gonna get switched between tables?
Yes.
Oh. These exposition sequences are so nothing. Oh, we forgot
Jerry?
about Dan.
Jerry, answer me.
Kindergarten was for coloring.
Right.
That is true. That is something we did in kindergarten.
Daddy.
What?
Bullwinkle.
Ben, weren't you going to the concert?
Came here with Mom, but she was all weird.
What do you mean, Ben?
On fire.
I came with Mom so the three of us could be together.
So that's why you came to get me.
I went to the stage, but she freaked out.
What do you mean Mom freaked out?
I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left and everyone else went too.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Everything's fine.
Casualties are much worse this time.
So everything was not fine.
We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas.
What do we do, sir?
We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve.
Shouldn't we leave it to the army?
We are the ones that are supposed to be protecting the city.
No, at what point do you call in the damn army?
So yes, but I want to get promoted. Any word from Jerry? Where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. She's got plot armor. I'm going to go...
Shouldn't we stop him, sir?
Nah, you had a point with the plot armor. He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Jerry. You two help with the evacuation.
Yeah, so his ex-wife and Ben's mother was part of that group that melted.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Daddy!
Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Jerry.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, but she's the only one that can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Cat, look after the kid, will you?
I will, don't worry.
Daddy!
Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
I'm not a stranger. My name's Kathy, and I'm going to take you to see a mutant police dog.
The dog's not a mutant.
Yet.
Beat me to it. This is Shiva.
Aww.
God of destruction?
Hey, I think she likes you.
Hey, that tickles.
He's so sure. Is his face ripped off? Okay, good. Traffic. I just stopped that car with my mind.
Force powers.
Mitochondria.
Police powers.
This still looks like an extraordinarily, like, unrealistically smooth evacuation of the entire island of Manhattan.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many times am I gotta tell you? We blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on this street.
I bet you will, though.
How to do this unproblematically.
Nope, just don't read it.
Contacted the police about this matter.
Or you just do it like that. That totally works. What?
I'm not getting anywhere with my English.
Oh my.
Hey, you Chinese? No.
I'm Japanese. Look at the subtitles.
Nanda Nihonjin desu ka?
Oh, yes. Can you speak Japanese?
Joto dakene dare desu ka?
I am, Kunihiko Maeda. Japanese,
Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your country. Hey.
Ugh.
Calm
Calm down. Take it easy. It's bad for your heart.
I'm hot. Help! Ag! You know what? I just call that karma for being a racist douche.
Yay.
I'm very sorry. My not set people on fire, not so good. Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct.
Nothing correct about that.
When no one watches you, you speak perfect English.
Eh?
Quick, somebody sing Tifa Lockhart's theme.
Don't know that one.
I don't know it offhand.
All I can think of is Kate Sith now. So I'm gonna do that instead. Do 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 do.
I didn't know you've even played Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I like that game.
I'm waiting for the high-res re-release to come out.
That's been in development for like 7 years now.
I know, but this past year it seemed like they're actually working on it. And not just saying they're going to do it.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Oh, sorry.
Bitch.
Who are you?
I'm Kunihiko Medea. I'm a scientist from Japan. He found you. Dan!
I did stuff after all.
Dan!
Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again with the white vans.
There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town.
What are those?
If you ask me.
Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park?
Oh, they melted into doo-doo.
Ben was okay, but rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared. Also, weren't you there?
Yeah. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited?
They all melted into slime and became one big slime.
That's nothing new. Nothing like that happened in Japan.
Japan?
Similar incident occurred 7 years ago in Japan, although it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one.
What?
Hey, give us the details.
Just the facts.
Oh, and Cat's about to knock stuff over. You get down from there. What are you doing?
It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. Of course.
And then?
The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive.
And then...
The scientist named those cells Eve.
Dun dun dun!
And then...
Green Giant. The liver cells multiplied and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body.
Max, translation?
Bullshit.
Okay. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being.
Ultimate being? What kind of being?
She, the being who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl, and Eve implanted a fertilized egg into the young girl who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested and went to his lab so that I could continue research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here.
What the hell is going on here?
I wish I could explain more.
Jerry, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Thought the monster got a hold of you. Thought it was too late.
Nah.
Well, I felt Eve. Something inside of me felt like it was bleh.
You felt like you were about to be ignited, correct?
No, she's the only one that isn't affected.
What?
Take a shot.
I don't understand.
I got one of the transplanted organs, dumbass. I mean, I think I may be a monster. Like her.
What are you saying, Jerry?
My hands are so big. I don't know, what if I end up killing you with my big hands?
Aw, shut up. You know that's not.
How hands work.
Please, Daniel. I don't know. I just don't know how big my hands are anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me and my...
I'll smack you in the face and you'll fall over because my hands are so big.
Talk to the hand! The giant, gross mutant hand.
Jerry. You got plot armor. You are the protagonist.
I've already revealed that there's 2 games starring you after this.
No, you just revealed that now. You said there were 2 sequels.
You didn't say that she was in them.
Oh, she's in them.
Oh.
Man.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Space.
The final frontier.
I'm going very slowly.
I
Whatever.
gotta get what I want.
I am fucking geriatric. Even if I'm a monster, I don't want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I could never give myself if I killed you.
So you don't care if you kill, like, anybody else? That might be a problem. Jerry, you're no monster. You're my best partner, Jerry Brea. I'll be by your side always, Jerry.
You're the Triceracop to my Kung Fury.
Great movie.
Matt, you've seen Kung Fury, right?
Forever ago, yeah. It's funny, when you said Triceracop, I thought you were going to make a Jerry La Brea tar pit joke.
Oh, God. I touched Eve. That feeling. Was it Maya? But Maya died in the car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be
The plot
the
thickens.
person we've been seeing in the flashbacks all the time.
I can't fight this feeling anymore. Alright, I think
I think this is a good stopping point.
this is a good stopping point. We are a third of the way in, day-wise. Thank you for anyone who watched this. I'm not sure if we had... I think we had 1 or 2 viewers other than us, but I mean, this is going to exist on YouTube after we're done, so hopefully somebody comes back and watches this and thinks that it's funny or not. I don't care. If you want to find Geek End Warriors on social media, we are on Facebook as the Geek End Warriors. We are on Twitter as @GeekEndWarriors. You can email us, thegeekendwarriors@gmail.com. We are also able to be found through the Geek and Legion, which is what ties us to our sister podcast, the Geek and Amazons, who are awesome. You should check them out. If you listen to anything that we did in November, when we did an episode every day for a month, you will have heard their awesomeness. You can find them at Geek and Amazons Podcast on Facebook, Geek and Amazons on Twitter and Instagram, and geekandamazons@gmail.com. If you're interested in doing any type of sponsorship or anything like that for the podcast or anything else that we're doing, you can send those to geekandlegion@gmail.com. And then we also have a Patreon, if you feel so inclined, to help us keep the lights on here at Snark Tower. That would be patreon.com/geekandlegion. Thank you again to Sam and Max for joining in. Sam, what's the name of your channel again?
Multiverse Mission Control. And thanks so much. Come on, guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot of fun.
Do you have anything coming up with your show?
Nothing outside the usual. Doing Finding Paradise right now. Having a lot of fun with that.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
and Max,
Sam's also in the middle of going through the Sly Cooper series.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good stuff.
What else is currently active?
Kingdom Hearts, Fury. I just finished recording Prey, so we're coming to the tail end of that. Doing Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds, Hob.
I heard Horizon was really good.
Yeah,
Horizon's really good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Max, mushrooms?
Mushrooms are great. If any of you are looking for packaging solutions, I can't tell you my company's name, but if you Google mushroom packaging, it should come up.
That was the most non-plug plug I've ever heard.
It was more unplugged than Nirvana.
Oh, that was a great performance.
Isn't it?
So good. All right, thank you for tuning in. For Geek and Warriors, I'm Matt.
I'm Keith.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.